National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, has urged the public to approach this year's Valentine's Day with a focus on safety and responsibility, emphasizing that love and intimacy should always go hand in hand with protection. Temitope Ilori, Director General of NACA, highlighted in a press statement signed by Mrs. Toyin Adebaiba that Valentine's Day should be celebrated with informed decision, with individuals taking steps to protect themselves and their partners from HIV and other sexually transmitted infection. Dr. Ilori pointed out that HIV remains a significant public health issue, but it is preventable. She cautioned that risky behaviors such as unprotected sex, having multiple partners, or substance abuse can increase the likelihood of HIV transmission. She stressed we want everyone to enjoy Valentine's Day while making choices that safeguard their health. HIV is preventable, and we have the means to halt its spread. Love responsibly, get tested, and make informed decision, she stated, also emphasizing the importance of knowing one's HIV status to protect both yourself and others. Regular HIV checks should be incorporated into personal health care routine, with free testing available at all government hospitals. Hi, sir. I'll come straight to you on this particular one. Sir, this advice, is it timely?
It is very necessary. You know, I noticed that for most Nigerians, we have this habit of what the ostrich does sometimes, where when they're trying to hide, they bury their head in the sand as against running away or taking precautions against whatever predator is attacking them. So most Nigerians feel that with HIV/AIDS and AIDS, ignorance is better. So they prefer not to get tested just so they don't have that fear and everything. But that puts them at a disadvantage, and also puts everyone that comes into sexual contact with them at a disadvantage, because you spread it
without knowing, and that's very deadly actually. But how often should people check themselves?
I believe as much as if you have, which is not advice, multiple partners, every single time, just give yourself time, maybe a month, if you're very sexually active. But then again, protection should always be the way to go.
But this protection these days, are they really protection? Because you have cases where people tell you that, okay, these protections are not actually protecting anything because you have them bust here and there. So what measures should we take to protecting ourselves even more?
So again, nothing is foolproof except abstinence. So as much as advice with you, stick to one partner, okay, and then abstinence.
So what do you advise the young ones to do during this Valentine period? Why is it so hilarious?
That's a hard word, because everybody wants to get all loved up this period. So I just say, basically, stay safe. Protect yourself out there. Find a way to stay safe.
Again, when I was looking through this topic, I was wondering, is sex really the only good thing that can happen in somebody's relationship that is not marriage yet? You know, we are young, the Gen Zs, we want to party, we want to go out, have fun. But why is sex always the last resort? I don't know why that's prevalent. You're not Gen Z. Let me not say you're not so Gen Z. I know you're an expert, and that's why we bring experts to this show to come and share light. How was it back then, and how is it now? What was the narrative back then, and what do we see now that you feel, okay, this is like a twist to what we have back then? What was Valentine like back then, back in the days?
When you say back in the day, you make it sound like I'm 50. But anyways, sex has always been sex. People have always loved having sex. I think that what happens now is that there is a lot more awareness on sex. A lot of people tend to want to go into sex more than, well, we still had that desire back then, but people were more cautious then. So again, when it comes to this season, everybody's blood seems to be hot. Everybody just wants to show me that you love me, that kind of thing. So the ladies are saying, show me you love me by getting me gifts, making me feel good. The guys are saying, reciprocate that love by giving me sex and everything. So that sex is basically, we all know, if we're being truthful to ourselves, sex is basically not the only way to show love. Okay, gifts are there. You could have a nice time out. There are a lot of things. People get really creative with it these days. Okay? And as much as I know that blood is hot, I cannot.
Blood they really hot. I will take that. That sound more strength. Blood they hot.
I cannot say that people will not desire to have sex. That's why I would always say, as much as you can, abstain. Find other ways if you can. If you must, find a way to protect yourself.
Yes, there you have it, Jez. If you must, find a way to protect yourself. MJ, do you have anything to say about this?
Well, I don't know. The narrative about Valentine, it's more like it's just sex. Sex. But there was something in an article I read on Valentine about one young lady. She was like, Valentine should even be a time to actually celebrate people who don't have, like, it's a time to celebrate love. And love should be about sharing. Love should be about giving back to people who don't have. Like, Valentine should be about gathering people, sharing love, maybe having clothes you want to give out, giving out food, giving out so many things, actually. It's about, I think, a guy, but if we find in our present day, it's more like Valentine is just about sex, and it's on highway that NACA have to actually come and remind us again. And we are here actually to tell you guys again, Valentine's, and it's just a day. It comes and it goes. But you see that, I don't know, there's just this thing that's eaten down deep into our skin, about Valentine. Valentine is more like, if he does not, okay, I think there was this post I saw on TikTok. There was this lady, she was like, baby girl, if he does not gift you this, he doesn't love you. Don't go and lose a good man. All because they're saying if he does not do this, he doesn't love you. And you as a man now, if he doesn't allow you to, she's not, bro, like, Valentine actually, the real sense, or what it's about, is about love. Showing genuine love, showing genuine care. And that day, it wasn't really be about lovers. It can be someone, that this person actually lacks care or love, like how that puts it, this person doesn't really get enough attention as they get. That old woman in your compound, that just maybe make a meal, share with everybody around you, get something nice, share to people in your office and all of that. But then NACA coming out to tell us the importance of protection, and our guests saying abstinence. They're all still there because Gen Z, I know, say, even after we finish talking, some people already preparing. Some people even bought condom and stuff like that to use on Friday. But then again, please, let's not lose what Valentine is about. Let's not lose, like, the whole idea about Valentine. Valentine should be about love, spreading love, spread it as much as you can. Don't spread disease and pregnancy and the rest of them. Okay,
with the point she's just made, a question I wanted to ask you, is Valentine's Day the only day to show love to, like she mentioned, you have people go to orphanages, go to the hospital. I heard one where somebody was telling me about a guy that Babs, he goes to the hospital. Okay, I think a pastor was sharing that this guy he knows, there was this guy that came to the hospital where he was hospitalized then, and his own means of showing love to those people was to shave the hairs of the people that were there that has not been taken care of. Maybe they've not taken care of their hair in a while. So my question is Valentine the only day to show love to your loved ones or anybody?
Personally, I don't really place a lot of premium on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't really celebrate it. The most I do is maybe get a gift for my wife, and that'll be it. I believe that as humans, we should love people and be kind always.
Yeah.
So I don't have to wait for a day to show love to either my partner or anybody around me. So like she rightly said, again, it's not just about having sex and doing all of that. I believe that if I see someone in need now and I'm in a position to help, I help you. Not necessarily because I'm expecting anything from you. I just help you and I pass. February 14th or not.
Yeah, February 14th or not, please show love always. And yes, this